Done something wrong? Gotten yourself in a pickle or a jam? And now you have to go to jail? Don't. People in here, there are so mean. So come on down to nice jail. I invented it. It's like regular jail, but nice. Hi, my name is Amy Pudd, A.B. Pudd, and I'm the founder of and warden of Nice Jail. Why make a nice jail? Because I went to actual jail once, and frankly, people were mean. My cellmate took one look at me and said, "Oh, hell no, I ain't sharing no cell with your vampire head ass." Then later, he said, "Why are you in bed, Dracula? You know y'all don't sleep at night with your vampire head ass." That kind of thing would never happen at Nice Jail. I guarantee it. But don't take it from me. Take it from one of our satisfied inmates.
After I got arrested for public intoxication, I was scared to go to jail. So I served 10 days at Nice Jail, and no one was mean to me. Later, when I went to court, the judge told me that none of it counted. And then my lawyer said, "Who told you to do that?" I said, "This guy named Abby, who was standing in front of the DMV." And then my lawyer turned to the judge and gave him a look like, "Can you believe this?" And the judge just shook his head, like I was so stupid it was causing him pain. Thanks, Nice Jail.
No, thank you. Now, as that observant young man noticed, legally speaking, Nice Jail doesn't count. And no, you can't choose to come here instead of going to mean jail. So you might be asking yourself, why would I go to Nice Jail? There are so many reasons. You got released from real jail, but think you could use a little more time? You did something wrong, but no one knows yet. You always wanted to go to an escape room, but you don't like puzzles. You don't want someone holding a mirror up to your face and asking, "Why does your vampire head ass have a reflection?" Does that answer your question? If it doesn't, here's another glowing review.
So I came to Dallas thinking I had booked a room at the Marriott. Then I got there and this guy Abby told me he bought the place and changed the name to Nice Jail. Then he told me something about how no one here is gonna pass you in the cafeteria on garlic bread day, knock down your tray and say, "I just saved your vampire head ass. You're welcome." Anyway, I stayed in Nice Jail for 3 days and Abby kept in touch, like a lot. Which I guess is nice?
It's not just nice, it's Nice Jail. And I keep in touch with all my former inmates, even the ones who have done something bad that no one knows about yet. Here are other nice things you can expect about Nice Jail. Compliments, time to yourself, no one asking, "Where are your fangs with your vampire head ass?" Dignity, business center, no one coming up to you when you're working in the library and saying, "Hey, we saw a bat on the yard. That was you, right?" And then you're like, "How could that be me? I'm not a bat and I'm in the library." And then they're like, "Quit lying with your vampire head ass. How come you don't just fly out of jail?" And you're like, "Don't you think I would if I could?" I promise that will never happen at Nice Jail. Even our staff is nice.
I was hired to run clerical matters here at Nice Jail, and it is a mess. The government pays for regular jail, but I'm pretty sure no one pays for this. Like, I don't think Abby even bought the building. There's no water, and he pays me, and I live here. One time I asked for a time off, and he said, "That's not nice. Why are you being mean to my vampire head ass?" Seems like he's really internalized this whole vampire thing. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the city will shut us down soon.
I'd like to see them try. So come on down to Nice Jail. And remember, it doesn't count.
Nice jail. Seriously, it doesn't count.